That's the first thing I want to say.
Is it really?
Love is unconditional. If it's conditions on it, it ain't love. It's a contract. And that's okay if both of you agree on those terms. She may agree. We have a pleasure contract. We got an economic contract where you're going to take care of me. And as long as you take care of me, I'm going to be your woman. The Puff Daddy arrangement. You feel me? That works for some people. No, you have women like that. You have men like that.
Right.
I'm going to floss you up. And as long as I floss you up, you're going to be loyal to me. But that's a contract. That's not love. Contracts are different from love. Why? Contracts are conditional. Right. Love is unconditional. If I love my queen, what if she comes home one day and say, hey, baby, I don't want to work this. I don't want to be a lawyer no more. But if I only married her because I like the way her law degree looks on Dr. Umar in public, you see how this goes. She's changing. But if I love her, okay, baby, that's what you don't want to do. You want to go into something else. Let's do it. Love is when you love somebody, you are 100% unapologetically and unconditionally committed to that person's best interest, even if it is to your loss. What if your fiance come home and say, listen, babe, I had a long conversation with my ex-husband. I never thought I would look at this again, but we left a lot on the table together. I enjoyed the time we had. I think that man might still be my soulmate. I got to move on. I might still hurt because I loved her, right? But if that love is true, if you feel that's who you meant to spend the rest of your life with, I got to love you and want the best for you. Most of us cannot do that. What we call love is limited to your investment in me. You see that?
Yeah.
Anytime they step outside of the box we created for them, we get angry because that was not love. You had conditions on it. Your woman gained 20 pounds. Now you're going to divorce her. You say, if you gain another 20 pounds, this marriage is over. That was not love. That was a contract because it had conditions. If I love that woman unconditionally, whether she gained 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, I'm not going nowhere. Now, we might need to have a conversation about her health because I want you around for our children to get married. You understand? Right. But there's no such thing as ending a relationship because you stepped outside of my perfect box if you loved her. Love is unconditional. And most of what we got in the Black community are contracts disguised as loving relationships.
Right. So, first of all, I love Dr. Umar because his theatrics take me out. He's so animated and I lives for it because he tells good stories. And in this clip that I am getting ready to tackle under Libra's thoughts, I'm going to express my thoughts about this. So let's hit it. He is right. From a humanly standpoint, love should be unconditional. However, in the society that we are in today, that is not the case. And I honestly don't foresee it being the case. But let me dig a little deeper. See, many of us, men and women, who are in our 40s and single are probably coming out of long-term relationships, right? I know that's the case for me. I got married in my, I was 24 when I got married. My divorce was just final last year at 42. I was separated for 3 years, so I've been single for almost 5 years. I was in a phase where it was let's build, right? Because you don't have nothing, he didn't have anything. So I was in a let's build phase. I'm with it. Let's build. I ain't got shit, you ain't got shit, but let's acquire some shit. Let's do that. But unfortunately, when you have two individuals, one who wants to grow, one who doesn't, life becomes very, very complicated, very, very hard to navigate because you have two individuals that are not on the same frequency. And when those two individuals came together, it was through traumatic circumstances that we were feeding off of that made us gravitate towards each other. But we didn't take into consideration how life would grow. As we got older, our views would change, our thought patterns would change, things we were cool with, we would probably no longer be cool with, and things we didn't think we were cool with are now things that we're cool with. So we didn't take into consideration that growth was a part of the process, but because I'm an open vessel, I was willing. I'm like, You know, we're in the pit of hells and I want out. I really do. Like, we're stunting for everybody else, but really this shit ain't okay. So when the frequencies no longer matched, it was time to cut ties. Now, because I've cut ties in my 40s and I've invested in my well-being so I could grow, so I could heal, so I could make myself become a better human being, so I can be a better catch for a better candidate. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you grow, everything is growing with you. The pools that you frolic in, the circles that you're a part of, everything elevates, right? But in that elevation, I cannot go into a situation without conditions. Because if I do, that leaves me as a sitting duck. It puts me out there, and that's too trusting in the times that we are in. People don't have morals and ethics no more. You can't just offer somebody unconditional love, because they'll take that shit and railroad you down. How do I know? Totally believe in unconditional love. I totally believe that I should be able to unconditionally love another human being. However, what we have in today's world is that when you offer unconditional love, it is looked at as weakness. And that's when the stunts and the shenanigans start. Someone who has invested time, effort, money into the glow up that men are attracted to, there will be conditions until you have proven that I can take them off. When I can take the conditions off, that means you have earned the right to have my unconditional love. But until that is earned, there will be conditions. And I'm okay with being by myself until there is someone that says, you know what? Because of what she has accomplished, I am willing to honor what she is asking, because it is within reason. I'm not the chick that's not living up to a standard that I'm requesting. I'm actually living the standard that I'm requesting. So if you can't provide me with that, I ain't gonna be able to budge. You won't unlock that spot in me that grants you access to the type of love that you desire. You're gonna have to earn it. That's my thought.